about their security situation, to find out about their livelihoods, those who cannot afford to feed themselves, those who are poor, those who are working, those who are wealthy and have homes. We want to get information on each and every one of them so that we can plan better for them. I want to use this opportunity to appeal to all residents of Edo State to cooperate with government and with these young men and women who are going to be coming, knocking at your doors to collect vital information and data from you. We need the information so that we can plan for you.
A team of 20 individuals with GIS background trained the enumerators in the use of Quantum GIS and ArcGIS, which developed a workflow that involved digitizing of building footprints from high-resolution imagery. Apart from the 1,200 enumerators recruited for this exercise, 30 data validation officers, 20 GIS professionals, 10 IT and database administrators, 5 communication officers and 5 administrative support staff were also recruited. Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has commended the outgoing Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG Zone 5, Shola Davis, for his contribution to solving a number of challenges of insecurity in the zone while he served. The AIG was on a courtesy visit to the governor as part of his farewell activity after about 6 months of service in the zone before his retirement. The governor said his professional disposition during the #EndSARS protest and 2020 governorship election was very instrumental to peace recorded in the state.
We're very glad to have him in our midst, even though he spent less than 6 months as AIG in the zone. His contributions in that short period are quite remarkable and immense. We are lucky to have had him during the elections. You recall that the whole world had thought that there will be total breakdown of law and order in those states the weeks leading to the elections. But with the sort of professionalism he displayed as an officer, he was able to help put things under control. We worked very closely with him during the EndSARS protest, and we thank God for his presence, his maturity, the experience he brought to bear during those very trying days.
On his part, AIG Shola Davis was grateful to the state government for the support which saw him achieving a fair number of feats while in service in the zone. The AIG retired after spending 35 years in service. Still in Edo State, a 61-year-old mother, Stella Omoigui, on Monday asked for financial compensation of 50 million naira from the Edo State Judicial Panel of Inquiry for victims of SARS and related abuses for her 11-year-old son, Master Osu Osu Omoigui, hit by a stray bullet on his genital during the #EndSARS protest in Benin City. Stella, a petty trader, told the panel that the incident happened along Old Road Sapele Road, Benin City, when he was sent an errand to his father. According to her, he was hit by a stray bullet from the police officers who were dispersing the #EndSARS protesters. She said her son was later treated and discharged from the University of Benin Teaching Hospital, UBTH. The woman lamented that since the incident, she has been spending her little resources on him. She said the little Osu Osu can only pass out urine through a fixed pipe on his abdomen, a situation that has forced him to always be on wrappers instead of trousers. Stella said the condition has also forced him from going to school. On the part of little Osu Osu, he said he would like to be a medical doctor when he grows up. Being touched by the condition of the 11-year-old Osu Osu, Chairman Judicial Panel of Inquiry, retired Justice Ada Ehigiomase, said the child's condition must be treated with prompt attention. She immediately led the panel members to raise funds for the family to cushion their suffering. And now away from Edo State, President Muhammadu Buhari has written to his Chinese counterpart, President Xi Jinping, to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the establishment of bilateral ties between Nigeria and the People's Republic of China. In the letter, the president expressed satisfaction with the progress made so far and thanked China for its support in defense matters and infrastructural development of Nigeria, among others. President Buhari also rejoiced with Chinese people across the world as they commenced celebrations marking the new Chinese Year of the Ox on February 12, 2021. In a statement issued by Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, President Buhari acknowledged that since the COVID-19 outbreak, China has been working with Nigeria and other African countries to safeguard the lives and health of their citizens, adding new dimensions to the existing friendship. Elsewhere, the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences ICPRC. The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission (ICPC) has arraigned 2 officials of the Federal Road Safety Corps over alleged extortion of motorists. The 2 officials, John Asegu and Otom Asweni, were brought before Honorable Justice H. Akwiryoko of the River State High Court II, sitting in Port Harcourt, on 2 counts of extortion and gratification. According to a statement by ICPC on Monday, the duo forcibly collected various sums of money totaling 3,500 naira from motorists as a fee to allow the motorists pass their checkpoints along Port Harcourt-Ahoada Expressway, even without being charged for any traffic offence. The Commission also accused the defendants of using their position as public officers to confer undue advantage upon themselves by soliciting for and accepting gratification. They were, however, remanded in prison because of their inability to meet up with the bail conditions. The case was adjourned to the 26th of March 2021 for commencement of trial. The federal government has sealed an Abuja-based laboratory for issuing fake COVID-19 results to international travelers. The Director General of Nigeria's Center for Disease Control, NCDC, Chikwe Ihekwazi, disclosed this on Monday at the weekly press briefing of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 in Abuja. He said the development followed an investigation conducted by the government after a media report last year revealed underhand dealings of some laboratories issuing fake results. Ihekwazi said based on that report, an investigation was conducted and the affected laboratory was sealed with the assistance of the Federal Capital Territory Authority. The Minister of Transportation, Chibuike Amechi, has disclosed that the federal government will construct 3 new seaports across the country. He said no nation can celebrate efficient transportation without good seaports. The minister disclosed this while speaking at the sideline of an event in University of Port Harcourt, Uniport. Amechi said logistics give impetus to transportation and that its absence would cripple the nation's economy, stating that the government has prioritized the sector because of its importance. He opined that no nation can have efficient transportation system without good seaports, noting that the federal government is targeting to construct 3 new seaports across the country. Amechi hinted that the seaport will be located in One River State, Lekki in Lagos, and Warri, Delta State. The leader of the Senate, Yahaya Abdullahi, says the Red Chamber will discuss the issue of Fulani herdsmen menace across the country on resumption on Tuesday. Abdullahi, who spoke with journalists in his office, said his deputy, who is representing Ondo North in the Senate, Professor Ajayi Borofis, will come up with a motion on the issue. The senator said the federal government has a role to play in resolving the crisis, stressing that local political leaders should be encouraged to find lasting solutions to it. The presidency had opposed the recent directive by Ondo State government that Fulani herdsmen should vacate the Ondo Forest reserves. Coming up in a moment on our business news, stock market begins new trading week with 0.35%. Details in a moment.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 600 billion, and the last kobo. Oh yes, we follow the money. It's all about the business and the business of business. The gains and the losses. The bulls and bears. The rise and falls. The risk and the satisfaction of seeing the last kobo rise to millions. On KUFM's Business News, the simple and complex jargons of business just make sense. Get the trending news on the morning market, forecasts, investment opportunities, policy changes, and other breakout information on the ever-busy world of business. KU Business News, Monday to Friday on our news dawn, 6:30 to 7 a.m.
The Nigerian Stock Exchange began trading and profit taking. Specifically, the NSE All-Share Index lost 144.78 points or 0.35% to close at 41,564.31 compared with 41,709.09 posted on Friday. Also, market capitalization, which opened at 21.818 trillion naira, dipped 74 billion naira to close at 21.744 trillion naira. The downturn was impacted by losses recorded in large and medium capitalized stocks, amongst which are Guarantee Trust Bank, GTB, PZ Cushions, Flour Mills, Unilever and Champion Breweries. On the other hand, McNichols recorded the highest price gain in percentage terms, gaining 9.59% to close at 80 kobo per share. UPDC Real Estate Investment Trust followed with 9.09% to close at 6 naira, while Multiverse Mining and Exploration rose by 8.33% to close at 26 kobo per share. And that's it on business. And now in sports, where Bayern Munich beats Al Ahly to reach FIFA Club World Cup final. Charles Operum has more on our sports desk this morning.
Polish striker Robert Lewandowski scored a brace as Bayern Munich progressed to the FIFA Club World Cup final by beating Al Ahly 2-0 in Qatar on Monday. The German and European winners dominated the first half and deservedly took the lead when Lewandowski slotted in after 17 minutes from Serge Gnabry's assist. African champions Al Ahly competed well after the break, with their pace on the counter a concern for Bayern, but Lewandowski made sure of the win with a late header for his 29th goal in 27 appearances this season. Bayern Munich will play Mexican side Tigers in the final on Thursday. And finally, in sports, 8-time champion Novak Djokovic started the defense of his Australian Open title by dropping just 6 games in a dominant win over France's Jeremy Chardy on Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne on Monday. The Serbian top seed won 6-3, 6-1, 6-2 to extend his 100% winning record against Chardy to 14 matches. And that's it on sports. I'm Charles Operum. Back to you, Gustavo Orlando.
Thank you so much, Charles. And that's the news. But before we go, let's take a quick recap of the headlines.